Kevin, be sure not to hide in the attic. I don't like that place. You wimp. Let's play Fortress. Hello and welcome to Hula Noob, that's me, playing short indie horror games. And today I'm going to play a game by Ivan Sonotis, My Madness Works. That's the entire developer's name on their page. It's a big name, but I think it kind of works. Madness. So this is a game based on another game, I guess, or maybe that's like the meta text, because on the itch page it says me and my friends used to play a game called Fortress, so that might be part of the story, that the protagonist of the game used to play that, or that the developer did it. I don't know. Fortress is a game made for Game Maker Italia Terror October Jam. It's the worst jam name I've ever heard. Terror October. No. I know I don't like it. Anyways, the game looks really, really cool. I actually saw it in a gaming collection, a Let's Play collection by Mr. Kraven. And I stopped watching it because I immediately saw, oh, that's cool design, this looks nice. I'm gonna skip this one and play it on my own. And yeah, so let's dive right into this. And thanks to Mr. Kraven for, like, introducing me to this game. Not that he watched this video. It's just, you know, common courtesy. My name is Mike. I work as a security guard in my hometown. Tonight, I was asked to check on the old abandoned cottage near the town. It appears that someone has barged in it. Probably broken in it, because barged is like just the if you're old enough to know Seinfeld or hip enough to know it, then it's the Kramer. Kramer barges into a room. Alright. As children, we went there to play, in spite of the dangers and local superstitions. Ooh. I don't think I ever had, like, urban legends where I lived. We never had, like, a creepy story or a creepy house or something where we said, oh, the person that lives there is a murderer, or, you know, she eats children. I don't think I ever had that. Don't know if that is a good thing or a bad thing. Back then, me and my friends used to play a game called Fortress. A game in which one of us, the spy, had to storm the fort guarded by the rest of the group. One day, we decided to use that old cottage as the fort, and I was the one tasked with the role of the spy. Oh, okay. It's not a proper gun, it's a toy gun. And so, armed with our toy guns, we snuck into the old property. Ah, there we are! Oh my god! Okay, wait. Okay, already. I'll be the boss! Again? You're better as a scout. I'll be the spy. Not that I like it. That's 'cause you cheat. It'll be fun. Kevin, be sure not to hide in the attic. I don't like that place. You wimp. There's nobody up there, you know? I slept there once. Are you dumb? Don't you know that a kid died there? Do you know that you're gullible? Come on, time to arm up. So how do I? Okay, it's WASD. Don't like. Oh, I can't go there. Oh, okay. Oh. How it differs. The door's closed. Okay. Oh, that music is annoying. It's slightly too high, so I'm like a dog, you know, with the dog whistle, like, ugh, I don't like it. Okay, nothing to say about that. And it gets annoyingly loud. It's a little bit hilarious, because it's... It's like, it notices that I'm getting used to it, and then it gets louder to be like, yeah, no, what can do? Oh, I go around, okay. Ah, okay, I go very much around. What? Someone's coming, ugh. Remember that was always horrible when you played as kids and then an adult entered the scene. It was like... An intruder. I think I talked about this before, because it truly is weird. Oh my god, no! Oh my god, I cannot hit them. Oh, thankfully... Dude, how often do I have to hit them? Like, come on. Okay. That was so often. What's that? What happened? What is a narrow passage? Well, let's go there. I won't fit. But my friend did. Yeah, I don't know how to orient myself in this. No, 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 no. Are you gone? I surrender. Okay. I guess I can't be hurt. Take this. Key obtained. Oh, now I can go inside. Wait. Anything else? You're strong. I'm not. I got hit like 1,000 times, but the game is nice. I guess you can't really die in this scenario, which is... that's good. Not the biggest on shooters. Especially in this style. Door opened! Nice! Well, that's... although, is that a good thing? What? Someone's coming. Oh! Hi! What a fight! Take this! Key obtained. Another key. Okay. The boss is near. Where could he be hiding? Probably in the attic, because he's a doofus. Because I told him not to. Door opened. Okay. I would be so bad at this game. Even as a kid, I got so immersed, so I hated like volleyball and stuff like that, or like it surprised me a lot that when I realized it also exists in America, where you hit people with the ball and when they're hit, they're out, you know. I hated that so much. Ah, there we go. Someone's coming. Why did you do this? It's that kid's fault. He made me do it. My finger. He's the one that gave me this knife. He told me it was stronger than our toy guns. What are you talking about? My finger. You cut my finger. Holy, wow, he's fast. For several minutes, I stood there alone. While crying, I looked towards the thick darkness. In the dark... there was nobody. Huh. 16 years have passed since then. Despite the awful experience, I kept in touch with my childhood friends. I don't know if I could forgive that, because... he still made the conscious decision. But then again, as kids, we do a lot of weird stuff when we're kids to test limits, and we don't really... the younger you are, the less you're aware of consequences, you know. I mean, that's something that you learn as you grow up. Some people never learn, but most of us do, you know. And I think as a kid, these things can really happen much more often because you don't really think about the consequences, or you do not even know that these are the consequences. It's like the touching the hot oven plate, you know. Some kids understand it when the parents say don't do this, you know, and others, they need the experience just to know what the consequence is. So yeah, I know it's okay, Mike. I somehow get it. To this day, when asked about it, Kevin swears that he talked to another child that evening. Yeah, but still, you know, it would still... I don't know, it would still annoy me, even despite everything I just said, you know, because Yeah, you talk to another kid, but you still cut my finger, you know? It's not like, you know, they forced you to do it. I don't know how things really went. Not that it matters anymore. I'm used to live without my index finger. We're just kids after all. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yes, you know, and I wouldn't want Kevin like to have any like criminal legal consequences from that, but still I would be miffed. I would be, and I always would have it at the back of my head and just think about it. One thing's for sure, after that day we swore to never enter the fortress again, and we never did. Due to force majeure, tonight I'll have to cut down that promise. What's force majeure? There's me, and am I taller? It kind of looks like. It's so few pixels, but I think I do look adult. More adult. Oh, it's a proper gun! Holy shit. Holy shit. Yeah, I can see that that's not a toy gun. There's nobody. Ah, this is great storytelling. I like it. It's very, very beautiful. Oh, I thought, what's that? But no. It's a door opened. Oh. There's nobody. Oh! Just like when we were kids. Cut, 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 cut. Alright, you know, okay, that was an abrupt ending, and I guess it was not a surprise ending, but the writing was really well done, and I like the forced change of pace with the pictures, you know, like you moved the character and then you got one of those pixelated pictures to kind of stop and pause and create atmosphere, which is a really great way for games like this that are very like the pixelated where you just run around and do stuff, you know, to kind of create, to force the player to kind of calm down, you know, read the text, get into it, get into the atmosphere. And I think it's a great use to mix this very simplistic pixel design with a bit more, you know, stylistic designed elements of the ladder and, you know, the kid at the end. So I really enjoyed this, and it's a great story because honestly, the more I think about it, it's just scary. It's just scary. It's a really good story. It's so simple in a way, but the way it was written, you know, and I like that. It's really, it's not a lot of words, you know, but it's the right words, and it's a really difficult thing to do that, to write a very concise horror story and still create the right atmosphere and to kind of have the player, you know, imagine things and or work it out in their head. And also the basically alliteration of there's somebody and then there's nobody, you know. Especially it's basically completely mirrored, you know, when we're kids, there's always somebody except with the weirdo ghost kid, and when we're adults there's nobody because our friends are not there. But then there's the murder ghost kid. So that's really, I really enjoyed this. And I think it's such a neat idea. You know, you play this game, and I put myself into like the headspace of a kid, you know, when you play this. You're, I think, stressed enough already. And then in the dark attic, I mean, just imagine your friend comes running at you, cuts off your finger, and then they say there was another kid, and then they run away, so you're left alone in that dark attic. And even if there's no one, it would still be one of the scariest thing ever to experience, because something horrible just happened, something very traumatic, you know, your friend, one of your closest best friends, cut your finger off. That's a huge violation. But then also told you something that implies that there's something else there in the attic that might be even more scary, because they made them basically do it. And then when you see nothing, that is so scary, because you're like, is it a ghost? Does it even exist? Does that mean that my friend is crazy? Does it mean that they made it up because they don't want to own up to their, like, that is, it's a fantastic concept, and it's very, I love it because it's so, like, it, you know, the text doesn't linger on this and doesn't try to over explain it, you know, and doesn't try to turn it into too much of a psychological horror thing. It's just this one comment that's super scary if you really put yourself in the headspace of the protagonist Mike. As you could hear from this, I really enjoy this game. So yeah, how did you like it? Do you agree with my interpretation? Well, did I interpret it? I think that, yeah, it's probably, I think it's probably like a demon or a ghost murder kit, because the last image I saw, it looked very young still. So it's something supernatural in my headspace. That's also why we didn't see something in the darkness, you know, because either it hid or it could actually vanish, you know, out of thin air. So it's more like it haunts the place. That's my interpretation. Do you agree? Do you have something else? Would you go into this house? Well, I asked these questions before because there's so many haunted house games, and I'm always like, would you go? And then usually it's like, I wouldn't. But with friends, it's different, right? Because in a group, and I think I said that in a previous Let's Play as well, in a group, you're more likely to go just so you're not the loser. You know, that doesn't go. You don't, especially as a kid, you don't want to be like the scaredy cat, you know, that everyone makes fun of. So of course you go despite your own instincts. So I actually think, because I was a very, well, I could be either. I could be very timid and shy, but I also could be very brash. And I could be very brave, but I could also be very scared. But I think within a group, I would have forced myself to do it because of the group. So I would have done it despite my own, you know, whatever, like my inner instinct screaming at me not to go into the attic. I would have lost that finger, I gotta be honest. I would not have returned though. I don't think I ever would have returned to that place, especially not with like a gun. That's, you know, the most likely thing is that I like accidentally shoot someone who just slept there, you know, or shot myself. So no, I would not. So first time around, I would have gone. Second time around, I wouldn't have. Question to you, how about you? What would you have done? Also, if you're new to this channel, I play a lot of indie horror games, and if you want to, you can subscribe, and I promise you, if I'm Kevin, you know, so probably you're close or maybe even best friend, and we're like playing hide and seek, or spy fortress, whatever, you know, and you say, don't hide in the attic, it's super scary, I don't like that place. I will not. Because first of all, as we established, I'm a scaredy cat, so I would not hide in the scary place. You know, I would probably hide at I'm very much like find the smallest crevice and hide there, because I am very tiny. So, you know, it would be difficult to find me, but you wouldn't have to look for me in the attic. So subscribe! Anyways, I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a wonderful day. Or maybe see you next time. Bye! This is my self-recorded outro song, so I don't get hit with copyright claims. If you subscribe to a lot of fun tutorials, reviews, and let's plays.